poppin' people? Today we're talking about the Pokemon TCG Pocket, specifically a deck that makes me want to make some self-deprecating humor towards myself. Some fat jokes, if you will. Let's talk about thick fat. All right, here's the deck for today. We're talking about Mamoswine, baby. We got 2 Swinubs, 2 Piloswines, 1 Manaphy, 1 Articuno, and 2 Mamoswines. We got 1 X-Speed, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor's Research, 2 Misties, 2 Leaves, a Cyrus, a Dawn, and a Mars. Now, like I said, thick fat. The deck's name is Big Boned. It's just a lot of self-deprecating humor here, folks. But the premise of the deck is, you use Manaphy, build up your bench, use Misty as well if you have to, swing in for a lot of damage. But also, Mamoswine can eat a ton of hits, as well as Piloswine with its ability Thick Fat, taking 30 less damage from fire or a water-type Pokemon, which is fantastic. So let's go ahead and just get into a game, see what happens. All right, first game, let's see what goes down. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. This is still the same day as the last recording, so I am still slightly flustered with what happened before. TLDR, I had a lot of weird audio interface issues. Drove out to my friend Chase, aka Seabad, and ended up picking up an interface from him and tried doing that. And I don't know, long story short, I've been on a huge delay with recording, and now I'm playing catch up. I just got back from the gym. So I do apologize if my commentary is a little lackluster, kind of spaced out, if it were, or as it were. Let's go ahead and use a Pokeball here. Hopefully we can get Manaphy. We do. That's going to be good in the long run. I'm going to go ahead and drop Misty, though. See if we can get ahead of the game here. We do get 1 head flip. That's really good. We get 2. Okay. All right. It looks like we'll be able to pretty much just feed directly into the Piloswine and Mamoswine with no delays whatsoever. If nothing else, this will be a really, really quick game. I mean, obviously, I know that was really heavily reliant on that coin flip working in our favor. But, I mean, it's just the way of the game sometimes. The deck, basically, the premise, you want to start with Manaphy. Honestly, I would probably run 2 Manaphy in this deck if I had to, but I think this is the only Manaphy that I've pulled so far. Manaphy is really good for building up the energies on the deck. And when it comes to Swinub specifically, it does take a lot of energies to be able to do anything. So you either need to have the Manaphy to ramp up, or you need to have the Misties and get lucky enough. Now, as it appears, this may be a very, very quick first game because they don't have anything on the bench. Next turn, we're going to be having a Pokemon that deals 120 damage, and their only existing Pokemon has... Never mind, they do have more than 1 Pokemon now. I was going to say the only existing Pokemon has 40 HP. So hopefully they do not get as lucky with the coin flips as we did, because if they do, that would suck. Okay, good. Looks like Regigigas is going to fall on this next turn, and then we'll just have the Palkia to deal with. But Palkia is not going to be doing too much damage to us because we do have Thick Fat, which is the whole purpose of this. We're going to be taking reduced damage from the Palkia's attacks, so that'll be great. It's a big old one-shot move. Can't even one-shot. They just conceded. So there's that. Let's get into a second game. All right, second game. Let's see what happens. We're going to go first, which isn't ideal, but as long as we don't start with only Articuno, I think we'll be okay. Swinub comes in. Now, the only reason I'm not a huge fan of starting with only Articuno, it's such a risk. You start with an EX, you risk losing 2 points really early. I don't like that from happening, so I honestly prefer starting with 2 Swinubs, even if it means that we don't get a full setup going on. Now, the good thing about this is we did draw into the Manaphy, and that was... I don't know what I was going to say if we didn't draw into the Manaphy. Honestly, I was preemptively preparing to go into that Manaphy so hard. I am going to just leave here, and we're going to put Manaphy up front. Now, this is going to be really good for the long haul because, 1, it takes them 2 turns to be able to do any damage, which means we are going to still get 1 Oceanic Gift off for free. The second one will come at a cost, of course, but we are going to be able to get off at least 2, if not more. The other good thing is that we don't take any damage if we use Oceanic Gift because it doesn't deal any damage. So we're good there. Let's see. We're going to be able to get hopefully 3 off if they don't evolve the Skorupi. And then if we're able to get, even if we get 2 off, we already have a fully set up Mamoswine. So I'm totally fine with only being able to get 2 off. But yeah, I'm interested to see where this goes. I don't know if I've actually gone up against Skorupi / Drapion, so I don't know what is going to be happening in this. Is Honchkrow in the game? Or is it just Murkrow for now? I actually don't know. I should probably see what the set list has. Let's go ahead and evolve that. Let's go ahead and drop the energy on here, and then let's go for the Oceanic Gift. Now, like I said, the good thing is that we already have everything lined up in our hands, so we should be able to ramp up no problem. 2 turns of Oceanic Gift, and we should be set for basically the whole game. Now, obviously, it's caveats to that, or if they evolve and they kill before it happens, but I don't think Skorupi can do anything this turn other than just 30 points of damage, which we will be able to eat and use another Oceanic Gift. How are you guys doing today? Let's take a side tangent away from the game and talk about you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys are doing this weekend, because I know that this video is going live on a Friday. So what do you guys have planned? You guys have anything fun planned for the weekend? I'm going to go ahead and try to... Let's see. It's going to be at 3. I don't have to set up that Mamoswine anymore. Maybe I save the Misty. I think I save the Misty for now. We're just going to Oceanic Gift and pop this Mamoswine up as well as the Swinub. Maybe I use Misty next turn. I kind of want to just save it in case I get the Articuno. That would be pretty nice. But anyway, what are you guys doing this weekend? Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have anything fun planned. There is a Honchkrow. I definitely knew that. What do I have planned this weekend? I'm probably going to hang out with my girlfriend. I'm going to do a lot of work. Probably read a little bit because I have some reading to do. I have to finish a book. And then maybe go to Alestral's because I haven't gone in a couple weeks. Other than that, I'm not really sure. I might, I have to edit videos most likely for my brother. And I'll have to edit the videos for the following week as well. But other than that, pretty straightforward weekend, I'd say. Just working a lot. I feel like I don't really have weekends anymore. All of my weekends are work-based anyway, so... let's go ahead and flatten the hell out of this Skorupi. And start doing some damage to this board state that our opponent has. But yeah, another thing that's happening, since I said this video is going live Friday, it should be going live Friday, what is that, the 21st, I think is the date that it goes live. I am going to be starting up streaming again on Twitch, if you guys are interested in that. I used to be, if you guys are veterans of the channel, then you guys know that I used to stream a long time ago, and I used to stream for a long time. I did a lot of shiny hunting, did a lot of Let's Plays, did a lot of non-Pokemon stuff as well. But I'm getting back into the swing of things, and we're kicking it off with a Nuzlocke, but not just any Nuzlocke. We're doing a Generation Lock. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a Nuzlocke of every game. And if you guys don't know what a Nuzlocke is, I'll explain that to you, except for if you guys are watching Pokemon content, I assume you guys know what a Nuzlocke is. Basically, it's a challenge run of a game where you have to only catch the first Pokemon in every route, you have to nickname it, and if it dies, it's gone for good. That's like the base of a Nuzlocke. There are other stipulations that people add to make them more challenging. The stipulation that's being added this time around is that it's not just a Nuzlocke in one game. The Nuzlocke is applied to every single game in the franchise. Every main series game, I should clarify. So I'll be playing through the original release or one of the original releases. I'm not doing remakes yet. Maybe I'll do remakes at a different time. But I'll be doing the original game of each generation's franchise. So like, I think in terms of the games that have the third game, I'll be playing the third one just because they're typically harder. And if they're not harder, they're just more fun and it'll be more cohesive. So we'll be starting with yellow and then crystal and then emerald and then platinum. And then once it gets into diamond and or black and white territory, we'll probably do like black and then white too. Like we'll do an alternate for that. And then, you know, so on and so forth. But the premise of a generation lock is that if you lose in one of the generations, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. So say I finish yellow, crystal, and then beat emerald and lose on platinum, I have to go all the way back to the beginning and start back in yellow. So it'll be a wild ride for sure. I'm notorious for being bad at Nuzlocke, so I doubt it'll go very well. But I have a feeling it'll be a lot of fun. And I've had a lot of fun setting up my PC and overlays and stuff like that for streaming again, so I'm really excited. Hopefully you guys swing on through. It's going to be a wild ride. I'm going to start setting up the Articuno here. Even though this should just set it in stone. This is a dub for the books, and we'll go on to the third game. All right, the third and final game. Let's see what goes down. We're going to go first, which, depending on our hand, isn't going to be a horrible thing. It is, though, because of our hand. The only way that it ends up being a positive here is if I land 3 coin flips on this Misty. The only way that this is a good thing is if I land 3 coin flips on this Misty. And if I do, I'm ending the video there because I have peaked as a content creator, as a Pokemon player, and as just, you know, as a man. I've peaked as a man if I can land 3 coin flips here. So will my life be over? Nope. Looks like I haven't peaked yet. Let's just go ahead and pass here. That would have been incredible. I would have retired. I guess it's a good thing that I didn't do that then. Yeah. Anyways, I don't remember if I talked about it in a previous match or whatever. I'm kind of all over the place right now. But I will be live the day that this video comes out, which should be February 21st. I'll be starting my Twitch live streaming journey again. I used to stream a long time ago. I'm really excited to get back into it. So yeah, hopefully you guys swing on through and have some fun times in chat while I suffer and ruin my mental trying to play through every generation of Pokemon in one Nuzlocke. I think I just stay in with Articuno here. There's really no need for me to double out right now. If I can eat a hit from this Mankey, that would be nice. Oh, they're just gonna evolve into Primate. So what I was gonna say was it would be nice if I could just eat a hit from this, I guess I'm just switching in Manaphy here. I can't lose my Swinub right now. I just can't do that. So that kind of sucks. And I mean, I guess I technically could have kept the Swinub in. It wouldn't have, like, died. But I would much rather not do that. Much rather not do that. Good thing for us, though, is that I drew a Misty, so maybe we can get lucky and get at least 1 coin flip, because if we do, we just win. We get 1. I guess that's good enough for me. Maybe I have peaked, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm gonna retire there. Could you imagine? Could you imagine this is the last thing I ever posted? I have so much planned. Yeah, we're just gonna end it there. That was just a little nice freebie for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let's go ahead and wrap up the video there. That's the deck. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section down below if there's anything you guys would change. I'm sure that there's a lot that could be changed about this deck. This deck it's not incredible. It isn't great by any means, but it definitely is fun. And the times testing it worked out a little bit better, I think, than the games that I showcased here. Mainly just because, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on the time of day that I play as well. I'm not sure. I know that while I was testing it, though, this deck was doing numbers. And it was still doing numbers. I mean, you guys saw the game plays very well. It seems fairly inconsistent, and I guess that's the downside to running a 2-stage Pokemon, running from basic all the way to the 2nd stage. It's not very consistent. It's not great. There's not a lot of draw capabilities to guarantee that you get the cards when you need them. But for what it is, it's fun, and I think the fact that Thick Fat just reduces so much damage, and I'm always in the market for making self-deprecating jokes at every opportunity. I think we're just going to end the video there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like if you do, sub if you're new, but I'm out. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.